You're making good contact with the bat.
Yeah, I knew it was going to take a couple games to get the timing back down, stuff like that. So I was good, feeling good, getting the timing back down and everything.
What was Glenn trying to throw to y'all today?
He's a big change-up guy. We knew that coming in. I think we did a couple guys did a really good job just sitting back on it. And he's missing with his fastball a lot, so we just let it happen. Got some big hits.
I know it's early, Wes, and you guys know you're a good club, but how big was this confidence, Wes, just for you guys offensively? It just seemed like you guys had a different mindset today.
Yeah, it was big. I mean, you know, even the last guy, I know we lost yesterday, you know, 6 runs or whatever, but both these games were decided by, you know, 3 or 4 pitches here and there. So, you know, we know we're still a good ball club. We know we're still, you know, playing good. Just, you know, when 2 quality teams are playing each other, you know, it's just something that happens like that. Just the ball rolls this way, ball rolls that way, and it's the swing of the game. So we're going to keep playing with confidence, and that didn't hurt us any.
Another game with double-digit hits, which y'all did all 3 weekends, but today shows how strange the game is because today they fall when previous games are finding gloves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you see Friday and Saturday we had double-digit hits and didn't win the game. So it's just, like I said, it's just a swing here, swing there, pitch here, pitch there. It's a huge difference in ball games like this.
You feeling good after 3 games this weekend? I mean,
yeah, I'm feeling fine. You know, I was a little sore just because it's the first real action I've had in really 3 weeks as far as just being out there all 9 innings. But yeah, feeling good.
This team, last couple of years, would come back and play games like this on a Sunday or Saturday, a bounce-back game. But today, not only did you bounce back, y'all showed a little feistiness out there as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of who we are, you know. You can maybe lose 2 games like that, you know, you kind of feel like, oh, they're scared. And I think Kendall just set the tone right there. He just came out and said, we're not scared, you know. And we played like it. So he set the tone for us really for the whole day.
Did you know he was going to throw over the head on Cats?
No, you never. He might not even meant to do that, but I mean, just whatever. They set the tone. We're not scared. We're not going to play scared, and that was big for us.
Now y'all go to a small ballpark where this offense is really going to have to score, but really defense is going to be called on a lot.
Yeah, it is, and I mean that's the kind of club we are anyway. So we're just going to keep playing our
Sundays and LSU's and you just seem to thrive in these opportunities.
Yeah, just stay in the bottom of the zone. I seem to get a lot of ground balls with these guys. For whatever reason it is. I had good movement today. Warm weather helped a little bit, so it starts to warm up, get a little more movement, and of course the double plays helped again, just like last year. Hitting I think 3 double plays or however many it was, that always helps.
I mean, I think the first 7 outs you had 7 ground balls, 5 outs, and 2 hits, but the hits were also ground balls, so you were keeping him down.
Yes, sir. And I think you noticed towards the end, I left a couple up, and that's when they started lifting them, but just with the way the ballpark's playing right now, we've moved the fence in a little bit, the wind's blowing out when the warmer weather comes in, so you really have to keep the ball down here or else they're going to lose one.
Okay, be honest about Cats. Wes is trying to say, oh, you probably didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, that one slipped.
Okay, good. We'll take that.
He said it was a mentality thing, though. You went and challenged him in that first bat, and you weren't going to be scared and put him on first base.
Right. I think it sets the tempo for the game. I didn't hit the guy. And it ain't like I did anything out of the ordinary. It's ball 1. So what? He's ahead in the count, 1-0. So if he wants to say that it's classless or whatever it is, like Wes said, we kind of set a tempo and we like to live by that tempo, and sometimes you have to change a little bit of momentum when it goes through there.
Do y'all
know
each
with
other?
that pitch, though, not with just that pitch, though, it just seemed like you attacked hitters
right,
from the
yeah,
jump and with strikes and with low strikes.
Right, and then when we got 3-2, I really wanted to challenge and make them hit a pitch. You know, walking people is not going to get the job done, so why not challenge them, see if they can hit it. If they're hitting on the ground, that's what I'm known for, so that's what I'm going to try to get them to do, even if I'm behind in the count.
Do you and Mason know each other?
Just from playing. We've never played on the same team, but several guys on our team know him, and I know him from the SEC tournament, things like that.
Now, just talk about the week ahead. I mean, you're going from playing in spacious parks now and a bandbox like Kentucky.
Yeah, and it's going to be chilly, so I don't know how. I've never been there. We've never played on the road there. This will be our first time. We'll have to get the dimensions of the park and see how it plays. And you know, every park plays different. I don't know if it's going to be windy or not. I know it's going to be chilly because I've already looked at the forecast, but you know, it's just going to be a new experience for everybody, even the older guys.
Kind of a bigger picture question. I mean, Coach Thompson's been wanting to get that 5-6 inning starts out of guys, and this, I think, is the second time we've got one now. Last, what, month or so? It seems like the starting staff is starting around in the form there, because Chad, Lindgren had a good start, and Evan looked good yesterday.
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, later in the season, it always happens this way. You start to feel more comfortable. You really know what pitches you're wanting to go to in certain situations. So yeah, as far as the season goes on, I think you'll see more and more 6-7 inning starts.
You had, I think it was, you said ground balls, you know, double plays. You know, you and Coach Thompson have talked this week that, hey, 8 punch-outs is great, but good Kendall Graveman is 14 ground balls and 4 double plays and all those things.
I think we're at 80.
Yeah.
A little over 80 pitches going into that 7th inning. So as long as I can be efficient with my pitch count, I can keep going. And you know, the 1 inning, 6th inning took a little bit out of me. Long at 10 pitch at bat to end that inning. We ended up saving a breaking ball to get a punch out, and that ended up working well for us. So as you go in and be more efficient and less pitch count, we can do that.
The ball flies.
It seemed like the home run last night, even though it was obviously a, you know, kind of a who cares shot, but it seemed like it did a big for you.
Yes, sir. It was just a little spark. Ups and downs right now, hitting, and I don't know, just gave me a little spark in my hitting right now.
But it seemed like you figured out something, and then today carried it over
with
what you were doing at the plate approach-wise.
Yes, sir. Finally, I mean, right-handed, I finally started seeing the ball better. Started barreling up more balls, and it started working out. So
LSU had really come after the bottom of the order 2 straight nights, quite a bunch of guys. And today, y'all just came right after them. I think had 4 or 5 runs and 4 hits between y'all.
Yes, sir. We just played our ball. We tried to be simple, try to just stay up the middle, and it worked out for us. So
made all the defensive plays today too.
Yes, sir. I mean, we just try to help Kendall out as much as possible, because all he did today was he pitched great, stayed on the string, got us all grounders, and that's all we needed today. And so it was a great and consistent day, and it was a good day to end the series.
How big was this for the offense? Just 1 through 9. I know you guys know you're a good ball club, but it seemed like you kind of needed this confidence-wise, you know, heading out of the weekend.
Yes, sir. It was just a big confidence booster. I mean, if anything, even though we lost 2 games, the last game we ended with a bang, so we rolled over to Tuesday and our next series with, I think, Kentucky it is. So.
Really proud of Kendall. He kind of took our ball club on his shoulders today and wanted to make a statement for our club, and I think he did. He pitched very, very well. And even when we had a lead, I thought he pitched out of some jams and did a nice job. It's certainly nice on a Sunday to have a guy who has the experience he does and pitches the way he does. And, I thought we defended well. You know, the double plays are what we do. It's our identity. You know, that's the thing we've been talking the most with our club about, is our identity, and not trying to leave our identity. If you're the singles guy who can run, you're not a fly ball guy. You got to stay with your identity. If you're the ground ball guy, you know, go get your ground balls, and that's exactly what Kendall did. He did not run from his identity, and really proud of the effort he gave us today.
It seemed like a mentality thing, John. Obviously, he challenged his Caps on that first inning, and it just seemed like it changed the momentum of the entire both ball clubs.
Well, you know, Kendall's a very competitive young man, and I think he felt, you know, a little weight on his shoulders to get us going, and I think that's what he did. I thought he commanded the zone. I thought he, you know, just did a great job of challenging hitters and getting ground balls when he needed to. And you know, we just can't say enough about his performance. I don't know what it is about LSU, but he has pitched very, very well against that ball club.
Too nice. You know, you talked about all the well-hit balls that just did not drop, which is how the game goes today. Same well-hit balls, they fell.
Yeah, they did fall, and that left-hander's numbers coming into this game were really good. I mean, he had the best numbers on their staff, and he did a good job of sinking it. You know, his command wasn't as good. I think he came in, he had walked 3 guys in 20-something plus innings. So, you know, I thought we did a good job at the plate today. And, you know, you win this one and you feel good about it, and you immediately, you know, your mind wants to go back to Friday and say, hey, we're 4-1, and we just make 1 pitch to catch. You know, it changes everything. But that's the nature of this league. If you make 1 mistake, it's gonna punish you. So, you know, certainly, you know, the next 3 weeks, you know, next week is an incredible challenge. I maybe more than anybody in this country know how difficult it is to go play in Lexington, Kentucky, just by the mere fact of the weather possibilities, the travel, you know, there's so many factors that make it very difficult to play. Not to mention the fact that they're a very good ball club that went into Gainesville, won 2 out of 3 this weekend. So, you know, this was a big win for us. But now we have Alcorn, and we need to play well. We need to get a bunch of people involved in that one. Then we need to go to Lexington and have a great weekend there.
You said